It's all good. It's all good though. It is what it is, my boy. It is. I said there's always next time. But yeah, that one hurt though. He was like, hey, he was like, we'll leave Saturday, be back Sunday, like Sunday afternoon. They said they was gonna, spend the day in Chicago or whatever. I was like, damn, that does sound fun as hell. But shit, how was Texas, man?
Yo, Austin was lit, bro. Like, bro, I really, really enjoyed. Okay, I always enjoyed Austin. Like ever since we, as EMP was going there for South by Southwest, but being able to see that many people show up to our panel, and it was like, you know, what I'm saying we had to put it on last minute within like the last, I want to say like 2.5 weeks without with very little promo. That shit, like, bro, it was one of those moments where I just like sat there and took it in, like, dang, yo, this is like, yo, these people really fuck with us, bro. Like, I
That's
was,
fine.
that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy,
Yeah,
man.
that's what's up.
Hell yeah, that's what's up for real.
Yeah,
I mean, it looked like you had a good time from all the pictures and everything I seen with everybody, man. I seen the videos with Kev and all that. That was dope, man. That
yeah.
was cool as hell to see. Yeah, man. Shit. I'm glad to be back talking ball with the boys. Cause man,
Hell yeah.
it's been we had our little hiatus. I mean, cause obviously with your trip and then, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I got so busy last Thursday, I didn't even see the message about saying we could do the show. I was like, oh damn, I forgot it was Thursday, low key. That's just how the whole day went. Everything was just because I went camping on Friday, so I spent all day Thursday preparing for that and like getting shit together and getting plans and all that stuff together. Dog. It was the first time I've been camping, probably I think since I was little. I don't even remember if I've ever been camping before, low key.
bro, I
I just say I've been.
Bro, I ain't been camping since, like I said, since we went with what was that, middle school, Bergie?
That's like freshman year.
Yeah, freshman year, whatever. Yeah, that was the last time I ever did any type of remotely camping.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's just been a busy couple. I mean, that's the summer for you though, dog. It's definitely been a busy couple weeks, man. Like every weekend, I'm doing something,
Yeah.
and I mean, but it is. Even if I'm not doing something, she's doing something, or we're both doing something. So that's just how it goes, though, man. Especially during the summer. I'm cool with that though. I'd rather be busy than not.
Facts.
Shit. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
we got. I know we got the Olympics going on, man. That's pretty.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
been it's been a very controversial day. I don't know if y'all seen all the random controversy going on
Know what's
With
going
what?
on?
with the women's boxing stuff.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
with old girl that passed out?
yeah. Nah.
No, no, no,
Um,
not the one that passed out. There's the accusation that one of the female boxers was not a female.
well, not
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
not an
yeah.
accusation. It's true.
I don't know. We've doing going off of quick Google searches and getting to know the person like that it's a female, bro. Like
Nah, from what I read, they were saying like it was a dude. But
nah,
they looking into it.
no, they're already like I've already seen like a long ass catalog about this shit. Like these two fighters fought each other already before. Which is the
Oh, really?
crazy part. Yeah, they fought each other in 2022. So it's like
They
how
said
you
that they said she got punched one time and she fell to her knees and was like she never been hit like that before.
she probably never been hit like that before because she probably never got punched in the nose like that before. But
It was just a dude. I said, oh shit.
nah, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen all the full details. I know my brother has been like big on the research with that shit because he's. I mean, not to go too crazy, but like it affects him more seeing shit like that. So like he been kind of jumping on it and like fact checking motherfuckers, and it was like it was a woman, bro. Basically, that's just what it came down to.
Ah,
It
okay.
was a woman who just. I made a point to the one dude I was arguing with at work about it, and I was like, you sitting here not for one, not minding your business about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't have nothing to do with not a U.S. country. Like neither one of these boxers was representing the United States. And two, not to sound bogus, but motherfuckers been hitting Brittany Griner with the same kind of accusations. But y'all gonna be happy as a bitch when the U.S. women win gold. Like, so it's like I don't know. It's wild, man. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. The world is a crazy place, man. We
World
got
is a
all
crazy
sorts of.
place.
It's just I don't know. Like I said, it's still new. I actually stopped paying attention to it once I got home from work, man. I was like, I'm not finna sit here and And Twitter is the worst place for all that stuff too.
Bro,
So
Twitter is the absolute worst place, like, because one, Twitter don't give you time to even fact check. It's like
Nope.
as soon as the headline come out, boom, that's
bro,
what it is. We running with that.
instantly, instant opinion, bro. Like instant opinion.
For real.
Yeah, man.
Which is why you always get the this you, and they always
Yeah,
fact check you on
this
some
you.
on some
This you.
past shit for sure.
I be wanting to dish you somebody. I want to have that moment
I
where I
wanna
get it
dish you.
first. But I want to be the one that do it first though. Like I want to get that moment where I'm like, I dish you, and everybody like, he got you. Like I want to.
But that's when you gotta hold receipts, and you gotta
Yeah.
keep shit for real on that type of shit. But
Yeah, because you know what? I like the one time I thought I was gonna get it was when I saw that Amber Rose shit, and she was like, "I never identified as a black woman, and I never said I wasn't a black woman." I was like, "Oh, I know the clip," and I was like, and then I looked at the comments, I was like, "Ah, these niggas already beat me too."
oh yeah, bro, they be on it. They be on it within seconds, bro. It's over with.
because
There's weird
people who
motherfuckers
live
that
for
got Amber Rose's Twitter notifications turned on, bro. Like they just be ready.
There's people who like I say I want it, but there's people who live for it. Like, hey, this is what I do.
You'll
Yeah. They're international
Oh,
shit talkers, bro. That's literally all they do.
But hey, welcome back to Off the Clock Sports Podcast. It's been a minute, but this is the place where the game begins and ends. I'm your host, Young Deuces. With me, I got my man Bergie Streets,
Slush God.
and as always, I have my man Jake Exclusive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out to me for pointing the right way.
No, hey, I ain't gonna hold you. It did feel a little weird being on this side of the panel. I ain't gonna hold you.
David up here.
I ain't gonna hold you because I think it's usually me and Streets are flipped. So I was like,
Yeah.
it threw me off.
Well, and also,
I'm usually last in here.
yeah, and
that's fair,
also,
that's fair.
and also on StreamYard, like when you point, it's like even though I'm
Yeah.
pointing this way, it's
Yeah.
really pointing towards you.
Yep,
from
everything's
my view.
flipped. Oh yeah, everything's flipped.
So you know what I'm saying? I just want to say shout out to me for getting my orientation right.
Look at this guy. Giving himself his own flower. He said,
You practiced before we came in here.
wait. He was doing this and shit. He was just dancing.
Macarena and shit. But you know what? We generally just jump right into sports. But I do want to talk about how y'all been, man? What y'all been up to?
Bro,
Man, working some more shit, bro. Just working hard, man. A whole lot of content on the way, man. Doing some shit. Working 9 to 5 and then content and plotting and strategizing, man.
For y'all that's watching, if y'all are into sneakers, man, make sure you follow Bergie Streets' page. Matter of fact, let me get our stuff on the bottom. What am I? I'm tripping. You can see all this info at the bottom. Make sure y'all follow his page, man. He does sneaker content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Also a dope ass artist. So like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Catch the vibes with Bergie Streets, man.
Yeah, we got some things going on, man.
yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah.
Jake, what about you, man? What you been up to, man?
Man, just life been life and living the dad life. Like I said, I was saying, man, I went camping for I believe the first time in my life with my homies, my brother and all them. That was a good ass time. Shit, got back from camping, literally got home, was relaxing for about 2-3 hours, and then jumped back in the car and went up to the Dells for a couple days. And then Kalahari, just went up to Kalahari. Let the kid swim for a little bit in the indoor pool and all that stuff, man. And then literally the same day we're driving back from the Dells, I had my playoff softball game, and it was if we won the game, we ended up going to the championship, and we won that motherfucker. So we had to wait, bro. It was a long fucking day. When I tell you, bro, our first game was at 6:30, our next game was at 9:30. And it was not supposed to be that long of a wait, but the 2 games in between took forever to go past. Bro, our game ended, it was almost 11 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, I ain't going to work tomorrow. It was over with.
Bro, I swear, every time I forget that Jake is an actual athlete until I see it, until he posts photos about it, or I see it on his stories or something like that, or he come talk about it. Yeah. I be like, damn, Jake is a real life athlete, bro.
Yeah, bro, I do this. Like, don't let the glasses fool you, bro.
In multiple sports, like, bro, this nigga he be getting it in. Dog.
Hey, I said, don't let these glasses fool you, bro. I put the contacts in real quick and be ready.
Yeah, so make sure y'all follow Jake and them, man. And then,
Yeah,
for those
man.
who don't know, man, I do this geek content shit. I was just in DreamCon, and Austin had a really successful panel with Kev on stage, Pierre Steps, and Wesley What's Good, Armstrong, and it's just really dope vibes, man. What is dope is getting to meet creators that I've made content with online, or like we cross paths and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then even seeing people that is like, I don't know if any of y'all watch Big Ja and his content, but he got this series called the Lesbian Homie. And one of the girls that played one of the lesbians, she was there, and it was really dope to chop it up with her. Seeing people like Patrick Cloud, of course, Kev on stage, chopping it up with King Vader, just like all these dope content creators. And the funniest one that I ran into was NPC Miles. So for those who know about TikTok. Yeah. There was this wave of people being NPCs and was doing stuff. And there's this one dude, he's in Brooklyn, and he dressed up as Miles Morales. What's funny about him is that, because he's in Brooklyn, so every now and then, the Brooklyn comes out.
Oh, the NPC? Is they talking NPC Miles? Oh, yeah, I be seeing him on TikTok. Bro, so, he used to get so mad on TikTok, dog. He used to be funny as a bitch.
He would be fucking with him.
He would be fucking with him. Definitely.
They do. But people fuck with him. So, people was mobbing him. He had a big-ass security. But the thing about it is, me and him have interacted before. So, while we was walking and I'm trying to chop it up, I'm like, oh, shit, there go bro. I never met him in person. So, I'm like, let me just, chop it up with him because we here as press. His security guard was mad beats. He's like, hey, no pictures. I'm like, I get it. Here, however, I'm pressed. He's like, no pictures, right? But then when he turned around, he was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? And we had a little moment to chop it up. But it was like, bro, this is what I realized. And this is what I was trying to explain to a couple of people. When you are a creator, doing the stuff that we do, is that you have people that view and watch your stuff week to week, right? So, the difference between creators now and celebrities, and why creators are so big, is that celebrities, for the most part, and how traditional celebrity status is that when you see them, you generally only see them in their movies and if they're doing press. It's very rare that you see people, on a day-to-day basis, right? Mm-hmm. However, if you a streamer or somebody, you got people tapping in with you weekly at an hour minimum. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. If you're a person that does daily or multiple streams in a week, you got people who spend, within a year, they probably spent over, over 100 hours watching you. You guys got inside jokes with your community and everything like that. So when people see you, they do feel connected to you. So that's why the uproar, bro, RDC World, because this is their convention, when they walk through the convention center, bro, pandemonium. You would have thought the big names were there. You would have thought Drake, Meg Thee Stallion, Kendrick Lamar. You would have thought it was big name niggas that walked through there. And it was just really dope to see our people. And it was just really dope. So yeah, man, DreamCon was a very, very success, man. But
that's what's up, man.
But enough of that geek shit. We here to talk sports. Yeah, we here to talk some sports. Let's kick it off with the NBA and the USA news. So big news, obviously. Everybody been talking about Tatum getting DNP. Obviously, the most recent, Embiid got DNP, and I want to get y'all take on it. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it. We'll talk about in layers. Let's talk about Tatum first, because Steve Kerr's response to it was, in the rotations that he was running, it just didn't fit with this rotation and his team. And obviously, like I said, Tatum is the most recent champion. But you know what I'm saying? And me and Bergie was talking before you got on, Jake, that Tatum may be the most, all hate aside, may be the most disrespected NBA champion out. So let's start with you, Jake. What do you think about Tatum being DNP and how he's getting treated as a champion?
I mean, as far as him getting DNP'd, it is kind of weird that, granted, he's probably a second teamer as far as the way the rotations and things like that go, but it is kind of odd that he didn't get any tick at all. It's a little weird. But also, like Steve Kerr said, with the way the rotations were going, he's trying out different rotations, he's trying out different things like that, and somehow Tatum just didn't fall into it. And maybe it was just one of those oh shit, my bad type of deals. But also, I think I think the media and everything are making more of a big deal about it than probably even he did. Granted, he wants to play every fucking. He probably feels like he deserves a start because he feels like he's one of the top 5 players in the world. But it's like, that's just not the way the cookie crumbled, bro. Like I don't know what you want to say. I mean, and then as far as him being like a disrespected champion, I think it's still a little too soon for that. But also, he brings a lot of the negativity to himself.
He does.
Like who else does 8 different fucking NBA Finals poses in one NBA Finals celebration? Like, bro, stop it. Like you're asking for negative. You're asking for the negativity. Yeah. So like, yeah, that's my main opinion on that. I mean, he gonna play. Like he gonna get his when he comes in. It's the United States 12 best players that they could put together on a squad. It's like, bro, only 5 can be on the court at the same time. It's like, it is what it is. Like you can't. You ain't taking minutes from LeBron. I'm sorry. Like, all right, you're not taking minutes from LeBron, and you're not taking minutes from KD because those two are clearly the best 2 players on the floor. Damn near every time they're on the floor.
to play devil's advocate, Derek White got more minutes than him.
Derek White also plays a different position. He plays the 2 guard.
True.
He plays the 1, not the 3 or the 2. So it's and granted, I know basketball is becoming more positionless, but it's like it also depends on the matchups of the guys you're playing against. True. Everything all just kind of fills in with itself. I mean, you're not going to put Tatum on a guard that clearly can run faster than him, regardless of how good Tatum is on defense or anything like that. There's still levels to it. I mean, there's still speed and everything that comes with it. So, I mean, it just he'll get his. He'll be straight. It'll happen.
What about you, Bergie? How you feel about it?
First of all, it's hilarious.
I did forget to mention that it was hilarious.
It was very funny to see. Like he was just super salty on the bench. He was like, damn, bro.
Damn, bro.
Damn, bro. It's fucked up. Homie. But I feel like it's very weird for a person coming off an NBA championship to get beat like the way he did in the Olympics. Just like Jake was saying, he's one of the top players in the league, or he's looked at as one of the top players in the league, and to get a DNP is very wild business. It's very wild business. But I feel like it's also should be a moment for him to reflect and really step back and see the way he's viewed in this league. Yeah. Also, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reason that you weren't. You got that DNP. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you was one of them people, ain't no way you would have been on that bench during that game.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I keep laughing because all I keep hearing is, you're not that guy, pal. That's all I keep hearing, bro. Literally the entire time you were talking, that's all I kept thinking in my head. I just had to say it at one point. I'm sorry. Continue on, man.
You look at their counterparts, there was no way they were going to let LeBron ever get a DNP. Anthony Davis will never get a DNP. Hey, Anthony Edwards never get a DNP. So it's just like, you got to look at the way that you're viewed in this league, bro, and play like you got a chip on your shoulder, man. Stop wanting to, you know what I'm saying, remake Kobe moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, you went and got Kobe number. That was nasty work. Kobe would never get a DNP. That lets you know right there, hey, I got to turn this shit up because they really disrespected me. I'm a champion, and they had me on the bench watching this shit like I'm at home. So, yeah, he got to get it together, bro. I think the whole Steve Kerr shit about the lineups and everything like that, yeah, that's probably true, but I feel like it's also halfway. Think about it. Steve Kerr, Golden State Warrior coach, Spoelstra, Miami Heat coach. Yeah, bro, we don't need dog. Let dog chill. We don't let everybody run. Anybody thinking about dog.
But also, it's like, to also think about it, it's like
shout out Latte Larry, man.
But it also comes down to it where it's like this is also like, it's LeBron's last Olympics. It's probably Steph's last Olympics. It's probably KD's last Olympics. Like, it's a lot of these dudes' last Olympics. So it's like, bro, he's what, 24? Yeah, 23, 24 years old. He's still got at least another 2 more Olympics in him before he's considered.
Anthony Edwards is younger than him.
Yeah, I know. But then him and Edwards could also be like staples of the Olympic team for the next two Olympics. So it's
but I feel like it speaks volumes the fact that Anthony Edwards will never get a DNP on this team, and Jason Tatum has one.
Well, so what about this? So what about this angle of it? Because for the most part with the USA team, like, we have so much talent that a lot of the times the coach there is really just a placeholder, right? And it's like y'all go make it happen, right? However, it seems like Steve Kerr and all his responses is like he's like, yo, I'm out here coaching because he said the same thing about Embiid. He said the reason why he DMP'd Embiid was he said I just felt like there wasn't a good matchup. So now I want to know about like how you feel about Embiid getting DMP'd.
Embiid getting DMP. First of all, I seen the clip that I'm pretty sure it's gonna go viral. I seen the clip that they put the Meek Mill "I'm a Boss" instrumental behind like footage of him being on the bench. I thought he was hooping. I thought he went crazy. They was like Embiid highlight reel.
You know what? They did the same thing for fucking Tatum and Halliburton too, because they both got DMP, and it was like highlights, bro. And it was just them getting up, clapping, bro. I was dying. That was gonna be my next question too. It was like, wasn't Halliburton part of that too?
Yep.
Gatorade, he did Gatorade and shit. Like it was crazy, bro. But Embiid, I feel like honestly, Embiid, I don't think he 100%. I don't think Embiid is 100%. I believe that he really is there playing for the Team USA for the perks. I read the perks that they gave him. I think that's why he's there. He's literally there to take the perks that come with him playing for this team.
But that's kind of like a double negative. Saying that Embiid is not 100%, when is he 100%?
That's
true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, and that's the one thing that you start thinking about is like, all right, I get, like with Embiid, that's always been my issue with Embiid. Is like, Embiid, I don't doubt his talent. But like, I feel like for his whole career, everybody's always giving him the excuse of, I mean, Embiid is like Embiid is top. But if he was healthy, he'll be killing it. But I'm like, how many times do we got to say if he was healthy before we just say this is what it is? Because he's, you know what I'm saying? Like at some point, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not. So it's just like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like Steve Kerr is trying to coach. I feel like but I also feel like there's also an underlying current because I feel like if Embiid getting DMP was residuals of he got so much heat for DMP and Tatum that he was like, shit, all right, somebody else got to get it real quick to get the heat off of me.
Probably. I mean, that's probably all it was. Low key.
You're like one of the only pure, you know what I'm saying? Well, not only, but your second in command, pure big man is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's definitely a crazy situation to do. But you know, they're the coaches. So, what do we know?
So the hype around this team is this has been the most talented Olympic team, and I don't think we ever really got a chance to kind of break it down on our end in regards to that. And so I want to get you like, what do y'all feel about? Do y'all feel this is the most talented team since the Dream Team?
No, I think that Redeem Team was better, bro.
The Redeem Team. That
Redeem Team was fucking nasty. Though.
I don't
they
think
had just because they had prime LeBron, they had Kobe, and they had Olympic Melo, which I think Olympic Melo might be the greatest hooper of all time. Like Olympics Melo, I ain't never seen nobody hoop like dog.
One D Wade on that team too.
D Wade was on that team. D Wade was coming off the bench, bro. He didn't give a fuck. D Wade was like, "Fuck it, Kobe, you got it." Jason Kidd.
I don't think this the matchup should be the USA team, you know what I'm saying, against the Redeem team, the original, the Mike and Magic and them.
Mm-hmm.
The matchup would be them against the Redeem team. This new team this year, they're very talented, but this ain't the most talented we've seen for sure. Nah,
I don't think so either.
All right, resounded. No, okay.
Nah, I mean, no. This team is really good, but there's like.
You want to rank them 1, 2, 3 type deal?
Hold on,
sure, yeah. I mean, because it's only those three. It's Dream Team, Redeem Team, or this team.
Because the Redeem Team was 08. Let me see what the squad was. Let me look at the squad again. Hold on.
Look at the squad where we got bronze. They was ass.
Oh yeah, they were super bad. Bro. Yeah, this shit is over with. Bro, we had all right. So the Redeem Team, yeah, bro. The Redeem Team is the greatest Olympic team of all time. I don't care. Bro, they had Melo. This was prime Melo. They had prime Chris Bosh, prime Chris Paul, prime Dwight Howard. They had Kobe, Kobe was still like Kobe at the time. They had prime Dwayne Wade, prime Deron Williams, prime Michael Redd, prime LeBron, Jason Kidd was kind of at the end of his prime. And they had prime Carlos Boozer. Like, yeah, bro, they won. Bro.
Michael Redd. How did he sneak on that team?
He snuck on the team, bro. He was a shooter. They just needed a guy who came in and just shot at the end of the games. That's all they needed.
How did he sneak on
Hey,
Bro,
low key,
Low-key,
wait, hold on,
Dwight
hold on,
Howard
before-
alone is like an X factor. Because if you
Hold on.
remember that Olympics team, bro,
Yeah.
What was the what's
2012 was better.
the 12 team? What 2012 team was that?
I'm gonna have
Is
to
that,
look at the-
That's the team that got the bronze.
Oh yeah, I don't know, Did you might be tripping on that one because see, also like I said, based off of that doc too, we got to remember. Like I know you said Kobe was still Kobe. No, Kobe was a different monster on that Redeem team. Remember, we saw it. We saw it for like everybody. Like Kobe came in like a loose pit bull in that bitch.
And I would disagree. I think this team is good, but I still take the other team. The 08 team was better than the 12 team to me.
What's the 12 team?
The 12 team is Tyson Chandler, Kevin Durant, LeBron, Russ, Deron Williams at the end of his career, Iggy, Kobe, Kevin Love, James Harden, Chris Paul, AD, and Melo. I think the difference is they don't really have a big. I mean, they have Tyson Chandler, but like Tyson Chandler was also kind of like towards the end of his run too.
Yeah,
So
AD.
it's like I think, bro, that LeBron, Kobe, Melo, and Dwight Howard with Chris Bosh fuck around at the center spot, bro. Dwight Howard.
All right,
I don't remember
listen.
if y'all remember, bro. Like I know Dwight Howard gets a lot of flack for the way he be acting in the last like 5-6 years, but like. That Olympics Dwight Howard dude, he was a fucking monster, bro.
No,
Like,
so the joke is so listen here. The joke amongst Bergie and my other cousin Astro, because when Dwight first got in the league, I was excited about Dwight. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, I was excited about that Orlando team, and then he immediately let me down, and they won't let me live that down.
But he didn't though. He was cold.
No, he was cold, but like it's just they won't let me live that one down.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Did's tripping. Like, I got much respect for Iggy and Deron Williams and Tyson Chandler, but
No.
nah, that Redeem team.
That Redeem team was ridiculous, bro. That was the team where they were literally like, all right, we're putting our best at, because you figure 08 Michael Redd was still like the number one player on the Bucks.
Yeah.
The 2012 was more dominant. I would maybe. I just know that Redeem team. Obviously, they made a documentary about it, which is why I'm probably more biased of it. But
well, and also the reason for it can be kind of be named is because obviously the birth of the Redeem team is because niggas was fucking up.
yeah,
So,
because that 04 squad was embarrassing.
Yeah. So but it was like that Redeem team was too. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said,
That 04 squad went in thinking they were gonna win, like just because,
Yeah.
and everything
We treat-
changed after that.
we treat that 04 squad like Bruno. We don't talk about them.
No, we don't talk about that 04 squad. We don't talk about it.
To wrap up some NBA news, man. Gordon Hayward, what I'm saying, he retires after 14 years. You know what I'm
My
saying?
boy.
A solid. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta give him some love in regards to that. Now, admittedly, I wasn't a big Gordon Hayward fan. So you know what I'm saying, but anybody who lasts 14 years, you got to give props to them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what did he end his career on? Let me pull up some stats on him.
He had that Boston injury kind of like derailed his career.
Bro, I think it spooked his career, bro, because I don't think he was as aggressive at the just pure basketball.
He was
after
at
that.
pace. He was at pace to be one of them people, bro. I ain't go front.
Bro, he was a top 15 player in Utah. Like he was that motherfucker in Utah
He was
for
cooking
sure.
for Utah.
He was nice.
It was
So,
it was a big deal when Boston got him and Kyrie, man.
Oh yeah,
It was.
It was a huge deal.
Big deal.
It was a huge
Yeah.
deal when he went to Boston because he went to Boston on a huge contract and everything too. So it was like, but nah, man, I just remember Gordon Hayward, almost making that shot at Butler. Like from that point on, like you don't think you was ever gonna really see much of him after that. Then he fuck around and have 14 years is a good NBA career, man. Like granted,
14.
After that Boston injury, that first game or whatever, he kind of fell up. But he's still like I remember we were talking about it. I think during the trade deadline and stuff earlier in the year. It's like he still kind of mapped out a decent little career for himself after that. It just wasn't. It wasn't like top tier, all-star every year type of Gordon Hayward anymore. Which
No.
that it kind of is what it is.
Yeah, and then like I said, so I mean, he ended with some solid stats. I mean, career wise, is 15.2 points per game, three assists, shooting 45 from the field, free throw at 82. You know, decent game.
Yeah, definitely.
So shout out to Gordon Hayward. You know what I'm saying, holding it down. Keeping it on, since we were talking about the USA, keeping it on the Olympics. Simone Biles, first woman to win 2 Olympic all-around titles since 1964. The lady that won beforehand was Vera Kalavska. I know I butchered that. But, hey, shout out to Simone Biles, man. The one thing I love about the Olympics is that you realize when you watch it and you see them do some, like, superhuman, amazing shit that you like, yo, they really going crazy over there. Like, yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Simone Biles has been holding it down for a while. I remember my parents, they watch the Olympics every year. They like watch it with a fine tooth. I don't know if they still do it, but they be like keeping tracks on paper and everything like that. So, she's one of them ones. So, shout out to Simone Biles.
Yeah.
And then as we stand as of right now, that the USA, we have the most medals. So we are sitting at 37 medals. So this is a good leap because the person behind us is France. I mean, the country behind us is France with 27. However, we are second in gold. We're second behind China. So we have 9 and China has 11. Mm-hmm. Now, have you guys been watching the Olympics?
I have. Well, not as much as I watched it quite a bit on and off here and there. Like I caught some of the most random stuff. Like I was watching the skateboarding. That was cool. Like shout out to Nigel Houston. That's my boy, Nigel Houston. Yeah. I've been watching dogs since he was like a kid though. So like he is as far as skateboarding goes, he has been basically said that he's the greatest competitive street skater in the world, like in history of the world. Just because he's a fucking dog. So that's good. I got a chance to watch. I mean, I was watching random shit. Like I was watching rugby, water polo, like all sorts of shit, bro. Like it's cool though because you get to watch all these damn sports, and it's like you would never consider yourself watching women's water polo, but it's like it's the USA. Let's fucking go. Like let's get this shit. And
bro, you walk past any sports bar, no matter what the Olympic sport is, niggas be glued to the screen.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Bro. Yeah, and it's legit, man. Like the shit it's super cool. It's super fun to watch it, especially like obviously all of us represent the US, so it's like we all kind of have like that. That nation pride kind of going on too with it. Like we want to see our country do well in these events, and we're like, damn, we lost in whatever this and that, and it's like, damn, how the hell are we losing that? Like we shouldn't be losing in that type shit. Yeah. Like, but there's also there's moments.
The Olympics is one of those moments that brings racism gets kicked out the way. It's like, look, hey, it's USA or nothing, baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, hey, we need to rep. Like, I don't care who you is. Go with that gold for
yeah.
Like, but also shout out to Snoop. Hey, Snoop been everywhere along.
He been, bro. They said never in your dreams would you would think that Snoop would be representing the USA for the Olympics, but I'm not mad at him for it, bro. He been living his best life, bro.
When I see that nigga carrying the torch, I was like, dog, that is a rolling 20s crip right there.
Bro,
running with the torch, bro. That nigga's a full member. And he sea-walked with the torch. And then he was up there with the people throwing up the sea.
Big C's.
I said, bro, they don't have no idea what he is doing right now, bro. Like, this shit is crazy.
Bro, because Snoop got unity. He's the only gangster that he's the only gangster that America accepts. Because see, the thing about Cube was a gangster, but Cube he kind of like he don't wave his flag. Snoop has never changed. Snoop is like, look, he's like Snoop would be like, all right, hey, y'all gonna give me a gold medal? Can my ribbon be bandana colored? like Snoop, no matter what, it's like, hey, I want to bring the gang shit here, but like it's gonna be friendly. Snoop is the only gangster that be smiling, happy as hell.
There's 2 people in the world that could go anywhere and just
hold on.
Yeah,
what'd you say?
It's everywhere.
Yeah,
I said there's only 2 people in the world that I know that could go to any event and they are just, not only are they like the life of the party, but you're like, I could see them being there. It's Snoop and Shaq. Those are the only two people that I know you could be like, they're gonna be at the event, and they actually want to be there. They're not just like showing to show a face. Like Snoop was actually like, I was listening to him on the commentary and stuff. He was really into all the events, bro. Like he was really into it. Like he was watching all the shit, dog. He was really into it.
Because him and Kevin Hart, they got that sports news network that they be doing.
No, but now Snoop doesn't. Because Snoop, he's not doing it with Kevin Hart this year because of he got invited to be part of the Olympics. It's actually it's Kevin Hart and Kenan Thompson this year.
Ah, okay.
So they're doing it.
But what I'm saying is that's when we really got a chance to see Snoop in like commentary and everything that and doing. It's like, and you know what the big thing, and like the fact that Snoop and Shaq hasn't did a show called Snoop and Shaq Does Shit yet. Like, bro, because both of them, if you think about all the random stuff that we see Snoop and Shaq do, we got to remember, Shaq is an actual police officer.
Yeah.
He owns multiple Papa Johns.
He owns multiples of multiple shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I do believe Shaq is also a judge. We see Snoop wrestle and jump off the top rope.
Shaq wrestled too. Shaq wrestled too.
Like, bro, they just need to put a show called Snoop and Shaq Does Shit and just let them do whatever they do, bro. Like, they be everywhere, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
But let's jump over to NFL news because, hey, right now as we speak, the preseason is going down, baby.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Hey, who's playing right now, Jay?
The Bears and the Texans.
Oh, the Bears.
The Bears and the Texans.
Go Texans.
Yeah, but it's crazy because like the Bears aren't playing anybody. Like there's no main incentive to like really. I think it's on Peacock only right now too. But like, the Bears aren't playing. Like Caleb Williams isn't playing. I don't think Rome Odunze's playing. Like all the guy like the main rookies and shit. Nobody's really playing. At least the Hall of Fame game, but it's the start of football season, man. Last Thursday was the last Thursday without football until February.
Yeah.
So like,
you know like I said. Finally jumping back into the heavy hitter sports. What are you guys going to be watching for during this preseason? Let's start getting into that type of content.
I guess for me,
and obviously, just so y'all know, if y'all don't know, we are a Packer podcast as well. So yes, so let's talk about it.
We are a Packer podcast with a cowboy infiltrator.
Don't forget, never forget.
Never forget. Hey, I was just fucking with my boss today about that. I was like, he was like, man, I can't wait to watch my boys. I'm like, who gonna be on the field? Cause CD is holding out. Dak still ain't got paid yet. Like, who gonna be on the field for y'all? Well, but as far as the preseason stuff goes, man, I want to see how these young Packers play. I know there's like a really close position battle going on right now with the safeties. Yeah. Xavier McKinney is obviously going to be our number one safety that we brought in through free agency, but the two rookies, man, it's Evan Williams and Jalen Bullard. They apparently are just like going at it, and right now they said that if the season started today, Evan Williams would take the starting job, which is crazy because Javon Bullard was drafted to basically not to be the starter, but to eventually be the starter, and that only just makes me that much more happy for this team. And all the reports I've been seeing out of camp is like apparently our defense is just feasting with this new scheme, bro. Like,
yeah, I heard our defense is OC this year. So
they said it's just depth and just fucking fast.
Yeah,
and we're also younger as a team than we were last year when we were the youngest team in the league. Which is crazy, bro.
Crazy. But I'm always excited when we have a young talent because that means that, you know what I'm saying, we got room to grow. Yes. We got room to coach, to groom, to get them, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, quiet is kept. Like I said, outside of the quarterback position, because, you know, we obviously got history on, you know what I'm saying, setting up a new quarterback, and we'll get into that. But like our team does really good at, you know what I'm saying, with talent and, you know what I'm saying, getting talent there. So, you know, because I mean, like the whole thing about Jordan Love last season that was super impressive. It was that it was 4 new receivers. I mean, 5, I think it was 5 months that the top receiver was like somebody new with Jordan Love. So it's like I'm excited to see that. You know what I'm saying? To see how we develop all these players and everything. So, speaking of Jordan Love, maybe like I said, we got to talk about it. Hey,
yes,
our boy got paid.
Yes, he did. Our boy got
4
paid.
years. 4 years, $220 million. How you guys feeling about that?
Oh man, bro. When I go ahead, Streets.
He was supposed to get paid, man. I'm excited for him. I'm excited to see how this season goes. I'm really praying that this year he comes out and he's ready to and understands that he has a target on his back. You know what I'm saying? Like this payday means a lot. And I hope he understands how important this is and how serious this is. And he's ready to continue to rise the ranks as far as QBs in the league. I'm very proud of him. I'm happy he's already exceeded my expectations. This actually was the year that I thought that he would have his breakout year, and it turns out last year was his year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited to see. Honestly, this might be the first time in a while that I've been super excited about Green Bay Packer football. I'm really, 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 really anxious and excited because it's just feeling like a whole new energy.
Yeah.
That we haven't felt like this in a while. You know what I'm saying?
We feel like before the season started as already one of the top teams in the league.
Yeah.
And it's usually it takes 6 to 8 weeks for me to really start to feel that way.
Yeah. And and here's where I like I said, like you, Bergie, where I'm super hopeful about it too, is I'm hoping that he takes the doubts that they gave him last year, and even when we was on our run, people were still like, come on, y'all know ain't nothing. This is not about to amount to anything, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that he showed up and showed out, and I feel like us as Packer fans, like the Packer fans was like, yo, all right, we solid with Jordan Love. I hope he felt that love and he takes that hate that they was giving him, and he's used like I said, he used this to amplify this season. Because like I said, everybody expected okay, we're gonna have one season where it's gonna be it's gonna be rough, but this is going to be the breakout season. But the latter half of that season was really the breakout season, and so now this is just more show and prove. So I'm hoping that he takes that and that fuels him throughout this whole season. So and from everything that I see is that he's taking that. He's taking that on, and he's you know what I'm saying, he's stepping up to the plate. So I'm excited for this season as well, because I think that he's going to show the world something and everything.
And I like the fact that other players on the team were congratulating him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I remember looking around Twitter and looking around Instagram, his receiving core, they're all happy for him, posting this picture. Oh, get paid, you did your thing. Oh yeah, can't wait for the season to start. I love seeing that because that lets me know they got some chemistry going.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That lets me know they're really ready to ride for each other. I'm just excited to see that, bro. I just been saying little things around, you know what I'm saying, just me kind of following certain players or just checking in on certain players, Twitters and Instagrams. It's a lot of love between the players, and that means when you see that kind of stuff going on and you see the players really care about each other and give a fuck, it kind of translates on field. You know what I'm saying? So seeing that, I'm real excited about it, dog. Love, he deserved that money, man. We said that he deserved that money, man. I'm happy they were able to get it done, man. Because I was hearing things, man. It was a little pushback from what I heard,
No, I think, and obviously, but I had a feeling that his contract was coming up as soon as I woke up and saw that Tua got paid by the Dolphins. I think I said he was either waiting for Tua to get paid or Dak to get paid. That's where the sit back was. He was waiting for one of those two to drop because Trevor Lawrence got extended. All these other people started getting paid, so it was okay, he's up next. But I think he wanted to see where Tua's market was at because, Tua's a little bit more experienced, obviously played a couple more years and this and that, but also has the injury history and things like that. So, but also it's funny because I'm riding in the car on my way up to go camping. I'm riding in the car with my guy, and we're sitting there talking about it, and we're what do we think? What kind of deal do we want Love to get? And we were fucking around. I was like, a 5-year deal, 6-year deal would be really cool. Lock him up for a long time. I said, fuck it, even give him a Mahomes type of deal where it's fucking 8 years, $500 million, fucking with team friendly type shit. I was lock him up for do a Mahomes shit. I think Mahomes got a 12-year deal. Give him some shit like that. He's gonna be a Packer for life type shit. But then literally 15 minutes before we pulled up to the campground, both our phones went off and it showed the Jordan Love deal. Bro, my guy ain't never drove. Like, he's already a fast driver, but we was moving to get to the campsite because my brother and my other guy that were already up there and all the friends and shit like that, none of them saw the news because, like, they were not paying attention to their phones because that's just what the fuck was going on. So we walked up, we pulled out the car. We didn't even grab our shit. We just literally jumped out the car. We both grabbed a beer, cracked that bitch open, ran up to the campground, and just yelled loud as a bitch, "Jordan Love got paid, motherfuckers, let's go!" Like, we was hyped. We was hyped as fuck. And then everybody after that, we all just did a toast and shit. Because we were like, you know what? Granted, it was only like a half a season stretch, but like, this kid has proven not only that he can do the job, but like, he's been a pro about it. He didn't say, I'm holding out until I get a contract. That was his agent. His agent was like, hey, bro, like, he's not gonna practice until he's done, until, you know, y'all work this shit out.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited, man. Like, I just think, and also I can't remember where I saw it, so I don't want to incorrectly plug where I heard it, but it was like, the Packers have handled the post Aaron Rodgers era perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, you would think, like, you lose your Hall of Fame 4-time MVP quarterback, and you know, you would think you know the team would have a losing season, 2 or 3 losing seasons, get a number 1 pick, you know, get a top 5, top 10 pick, draft a quarterback, really like do a whole rebuild. But we stepped on the gas ASAP. Like, we already had the young core in place, and shout out to Goody, man. Like, a lot of people shit on him as a GM sometimes for not going out and getting the free agent and shit like that. But if there's one thing that the Packers do well, man, they draft and develop damn near as good as any team in the history of the NFL.
Well,
like,
that's what I was gonna say. Are you like, are we shocked? I mean, at what point do we say this is just how the Packers operate?
Yeah, I mean, this is how we are. My whole life, bro.
I wish
We've
they
had,
got rid of Aaron Rodgers a little quicker, bro. I believe.
Oh yeah.
One season earlier, if I knew this is how they were gonna operate,
yeah.
this is how this shit was gonna go, we could have been got dog out of here, man. The nigga see it.
But you know what though? I think it was worth the wait, bro. I think the wait for Jordan Love. I don't think his first year or his second year. I think it took the amount of time it took for him to enter the field for everything to kind of play out the way it did. Because if you saw the way he came in, you know, he was not a put on the field day one and let him go and let him learn. That's how motherfuckers flail. Like, that's how motherfuckers fall out of the league and become career backups after that, because they lose the faith and they lose the trust because they're automatically put into situations with all that pressure. Jordan Love didn't have no pressure. He was playing behind a fucking MVP, and all he had to do was sit there and learn Matt LaFleur's style and learn all the shit to do and shit not to do, and he did that. And granted, he's never going to be, we can't expect perfection out of him. Like, he's going to throw interceptions. He's going to throw some shitty passes. You know, shit's going to happen, you know. But as a Packer fan, man, I cannot be more excited for that we lock this kid up for at least the next 4 years, man. And all this does is that it gives us a chance to, you know, still build around him. Like, it still gives us that opportunity to do all that, man. And also, in a side note, we also locked up Kenny Clark again too, which is awesome.
Big move.
It was a move that kind of flew under the radar because it was like it happened, and then like the next day the Jordan Love news happened. So it was like it was kind of crazy. But also Kenny Clark, I can kind of deep dive into that because I don't know if y'all saw it. He's played his contract perfectly. Like he gets drafted. He had the rookie deal. Then he gets an extension. He got a restructure from his rookie deal. And then he just got another restructure. So it's like he's just done his shit perfectly. Like exactly how you want to do it as a defensive player for sure. So I'm also glad we got him locked up too, man. Like man, I'm so excited football is back, bro. I can't lie, dog.
Definitely. So we also got to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the white Packers helmet and the new jersey.
Yes.
Them motherfuckers is hard, bro.
Yeah. Like, I fucks with it.
Yeah,
I fucks with it.
Motherfuckers is hard, bro. Man. And you know, I was telling Bergie, I was like, you know what? To do something a little bit different this year, I might start collecting helmets.
It's an expensive thing to get into, bro. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They ain't cheap.
They're not cheap, bro. You not finna go get one for $100, $200, bro. You gonna have to spend some money, especially on some good shit. And if you want to get an autograph, plus the cases are expensive for it too, low key. So yeah, man.
So you get a white Packers one, you be straight.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they don't got like, you know how like, you know, they got authentic jerseys and replicas. Like they don't got replicas. Like what's the bootleg version of the helmets?
Small ones. They got the small ones.
Yeah, the little mini helmet. The mini helmet. I will say though, the only critique I have, of the white helmet, bro, is it doesn't match the uniform all the way, and it's a little nitpick as I call myself a uniform whore, bro, because I really am, bro. I love different uniforms. Like I love all the team. Like college football is one of my favorites, just because every team has all these different uniforms and shit every game.
Right.
Like I love it. And the only thing that killed me about the Packers helmet, and it was a big thing that a lot of people pointed out, was the stripe on the top. Like it should have had the yellow in the middle instead of just the all white. It was the green, just the green stripe.
I see. Yeah.
It should have, because, and the only reason I say that, and I was actually talking to Doug about that, shout out to him, because he was saying, like, I really fuck with it. And I pointed it out, and I'm like, the pants in the jersey have the green stripes with the yellow in the middle. So, like, the striping is there, but then the helmet, it doesn't have it. I was like, that's the only negative that I see from it, is that the helmet should have the yellow stripe as well. Because then it'll match the shirt and the pants. Otherwise, I fucks with it. Like, as a team who we have some of the worst classic throwback uniforms in the football. Like we got that ugly ass brown helmet and all that shit. But like it's cool that we got something alternative. It's funny how Madden kind of leaked it before, like 2 weeks ago. So like I kind of already knew about it. Yeah. But
they call it the winter warning helmet.
Yep, the winter warning helmet. Yeah, they're calling it the it said winter is coming and all this and that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, but like I said, a good helmet, bro. Like I said, it really
looks good,
changes
man.
the vibes. Yeah.
It's also weird that we're gonna wear it. We're wearing it at a home game versus the Texans. I think it's October 20th. I think is when we're wearing it, which is funny because the Packers don't wear white at home. But that's when we wear the green jerseys. We were white on the road. So it's like it's gonna be different, but also the Texans have some pretty dope unis too.
Oh shit! I don't know why the layout did this way, but nonetheless, whatever.
We're over here now.
We kind of way over here, but yeah, just want to show that out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, man, it's slick. I fucks with it. I definitely fucks with it. Like I said, I just wish that center stripe, because you see like on the jersey, the stripe is yellow. So like I wish the helmet had the yellow stripe. And other people said that if it had like the yellow stripe and then the dark green face mask instead of an all white face mask, I'm like, that'd be hard too.
Yeah.
Damn, look at us. We're out. There we go.
There we go. Get us back.
But like I just so instantly my mind goes to college football, because you know how they can have as many different uniform combinations and shit as they want. So like I'm instantly already like, damn, I could think of like 10 different styles that I could go with that. Just with that one white helmet. So it's dope. It's dope, man. I'm really loving it.
So staying on Packers, like I said, the big conversation has been who's going to be the number one receiver for the Packers this season. Now, Jordan Love says he don't think that there's a need for a number one receiver. He says that he feels like it adds unnecessary pressure on the receivers and everything. So first, two-part question. Do y'all believe that we need a number one receiver?
I mean, they're gonna have to make the decision, because let's be real, man. The rankings is how people get paid. You know what I'm saying? It's if you're the number one receiver, you do number one receiver shit, you make number one receiver money. If I had to have my pick, as far as we're talking about who do we think will be the number one receiver, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna say hopefully he's healthy, he can make something happen, he can do what he needs to do. I got this being Christian Watson. That's what I'm going with.
I believe. I mean, I can agree with that.
And I feel like that's a safe bet.
Yeah. No, for sure. That's definitely safe. I think Romeo Doubs is easily the number one receiver on our team. Yeah. I think honestly it's Doubs and then Wicks. And then Watson.
I got Wicks being a sleeper.
And actually I think Reed might have fucked around. I think Watson might fuck around and be the 4. But also they can just constantly go with a 4 receiver set and just
because Reed was number one last season, right?
Reed had his stretches. Doubs was number 1 last year.
Okay.
It was Doubs, then Reed, then Wicks, because Watson was hurt a bunch of the year.
But the minute Watson,
when every time Watson comes in though, bro, he's definitely a game changer for sure.
By the way, that's why I'm saying if he's healthy, I got to be in Watson, because him and Love got a chemistry. Love had
for sure.
He had to build more of a chemistry with Doubs and Wicks, but Wicks he moved very quickly with Jordan Love.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that's why I got him being a sleeper. But if I had to go, yeah, I'm gonna say Watson. And Dobbs, he started off real kind of streaky with me, man. He was dropping a lot. Hopefully he got his shit together this year.
Almost sounds like what we said about Devontae.
He turned up toward the end.
Definitely.
He turned up, and he made me proud. So hopefully he keeps that energy going on to this season. And, he can fuck around. He can be number 1, too. That's the good thing I'm loving about this team, because our wide receivers, we got some really good wide receivers, bro. And I like them being under the radar. I like our core being under the radar. A lot of people ain't talking about us, so they could just come in and they could just go fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, even Madden disrespected us, bro. Our number 1 overall receiver is 79 overall, bro. That's disrespectful as fuck.
Our team overall is like 78.
Yeah.
I was like,
so I'm about to pull a dig on y'all real quick. Jake, you was actually a little bit, you was wrong. So last year, Reed had 64 receptions, 793 yards, and 8 touchdowns.
Okay.
Dobbs had 59 receptions, 674 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Watson had 28 receptions, 422 yards, 5 touchdowns, but he only played 9 games. Yeah. And then Wicks had 39 receptions, 581 touchdowns, and 581 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Okay. So Reed did. He was the number 1.
Okay. Yeah. I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Yeah. You know, the spirit of Didge is always with us.
Okay. You've only known him his whole life.
Yeah, he did his thing, but like, and that's like stat shit. Like, but if you go,
oh yeah, that's stat shit. Yeah,
targets and shit like that. Like, nah, Dobbs was targeted.
Dobbs. I always consider a number 1 receiver also like an outside guy, not like a. And Dobbs and Watson definitely play on the outside for sure.
Yeah. So I want to bring in something new because. Okay. One thing that I be doing, and if you don't follow me on Twitter, I try to tweet out the topics, and then I try to, get people to tap in and tune in, and sometimes people use the hashtag, sometimes people tweet in it, but sometimes people tweet me exactly, right? And so we had a few people that tapped in, and I wanted to kind of bring up some of the stuff. So when we was talking about is Jason Tatum the most disrespected champion. This shout out to my guy. So let me see. Let's get to here. My guy Huey T. He said he does it to himself. He's a prima donna. Can he play? Yes. I would never deny that. But bro wants to be like someone else instead of just being himself.
Damn.
Well, how y'all feel about that?
That's.
I don't disagree.
I don't disagree with that at all.
I don't disagree.
It's a very very bold.
Very good read.
Very good read, yeah.
All right, and then lastly, my guy Strange Keith, when we asked how do y'all feel about Embiid getting DNP, he said, want to see more of that.
He's so disrespectful.
He said, hey, straight to the point. I want to see more of that.
That's funny, dog. That's fucking hilarious.
What'd you say, Bergie?
Probably a Knicks fan who said that.
That's too funny, dog.
So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, we, like I said, use the hashtag, comment on there, you know what I'm saying, let us know. Because, you know what, I want to start doing that. I want to start bringing in more of the community's comments to it and everything like that. Yeah. Because, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you know what? Hey, I forgot it the last two. Episodes.
Okay.
But let's bring it up. Let's talk about our OTC Sports Player of the Week. And I got to give it to Simone Biles. I'll start off right there. I got to give it to Simone Biles. When me and Bergie was talking in pre, and I was talking about how Simone Biles, since she came into the Olympics, has been like the girl. Like, she's been killing it, and the fact that she still reigned supreme, like, it's one of those like Serena Williams type situation where it's like, if she didn't win some golds, I would legit be surprised. And even watching her still to this day, she does stuff that I'm like, yo, how does she does that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Killing it and everything like that. So for me, my OTC Sports Player of the Week, I got to give it to Simone Biles, holding it down, doing her thing. Bergie, what about you, man?
I'm going to probably go with KD.
Hey, Slim Reaper came out of the woodworks.
Nah, I'm calling him brushed hair KD.
Brushed hair KD.
It's different. He been on some shit, bro. He came in that first game went fucking crazy. The last game against South Sudan, I guess they was talking shit to him. He said, "Man, y'all pussies ain't on nothing." I said,
"Hey,
right, brushed hair KD, all right, talk to him, bro." So I'm giving it to KD, man. He played an amazing game that first game back. It was almost like nothing was ever really wrong with him. He came back. He did what he did. I think he heard the rumblings of people saying how this USA team was not as good as people thought they were. And he showed up, bro. Like, he gave him, 21, I think, the whole game. And he didn't even play in the fourth. They set him down after the third. So it's just like he did his fucking shit, bro. Like, and it was amazing. I mean, it's fucking KD. I mean, we all know what he does, but, seeing him come out, it was speculation about him and shit. He just like, bro, everywhere on the court, bro. Everywhere in the court, there's nothing you can do with him, bro. Like, smooth jump shot, bro. Shooting over everybody. Sometimes you forget the fact that Kevin Durant is damn near 7 foot, or he is 7 foot. And,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Ball handling, shooting, you know what I'm saying? I can put my bias aside and watch this USA team and just like really be like, oh, this player is really good. Now, hating me during the season, Phoenix Suns, KD, you won't get this kind of love like that. I'll just be like, get your bum ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope to see KD kind of put him away, man, and then come back the next game and kind of damn near do the same thing. Him and LeBron on the team together and Steph, it's really nice to see, bro. Like, I feel weird sometimes looking at the games and watching, and then looking at the bench and you see LeBron, Steph, Embiid. Like, it's like like that.
It is a little weird, definitely.
It's crazy, dog, to see. But yeah, man, we got some of the best players in the fucking world, man. And, honestly, anything but gold is gonna be unacceptable. We can't get silver and we can't get bronze. We have to get gold. With that team, bro, we have to get gold. Yeah. So yeah, I'm giving it to KD, man. Good shit, man. Keep brushing your hair, man.
Keep brushing your hair. That's it. Wise words from Bergie. Keep brushing your hair.
Keep brushing your hair. I love it.
What about you, Jake?
Man, obviously with Simone Biles being a pretty consensus one, I figured somebody was going, out of three of us was going to take it. But I'm actually going to take Simone Biles' teammate. I think it's Susina Lee. She was obviously the 2021 Olympic all-around gold medalist and the silver medalist for the team. But then she came back this year, man. I don't know if you guys saw the story on her or whatever, bro, but like she had to fight her ass off to like make this team. And like they did a whole whole story on her during the competition stage before like everything really was kind of popping off, when it was kind of like the Team USA were trying to figure out what members of the squads were going to do what events and all this and that. And she fucked around and she was diagnosed with 2 kidney diseases, bro. They said she gained 45 pounds in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I heard the story. I did.
And yeah. Bro, it's like just the fact that she was able to come back from that, and not only did she get herself pretty much back together to be an Olympic athlete, which, fuck around and be that's a different level athlete, bro. Like, you could be a pro hooper, you could be a pro baseball player, everything. There's a difference between being an Olympian, bro. Like, that's just a different level of athlete. And for her to not only, work her way back into this competition, she also ended up with third. Yep. She ended up winning the bronze and the all-around, and then obviously was part of the gold medal team with Simone Biles this year. So it was really cool, man. Like, it was fucking wild to hear her story. And then honestly, I love Simone Biles. She's probably the greatest Olympian besides Michael Phelps in the history of the Olympics. And it's like, and Usain Bolt, probably, those three.
Yeah.
But it's like, what she was able to overcome and get herself back to, man, was fucking wild. And like, I gotta give it to her, man. She earned it.
She had that perfect landing, bro. She did that, bro. That was so impressive. I was like, yo, she killed that shit that day. Because it's rare to get a perfect landing. A lot of the times, you're gonna have that little bit of stumble, that little bit of jump back. But she hit that perfect landing, like that. That was fire. And again, I did not know that much about her backstory, so. That added fact to it, yeah.
And also, I want to say, like, shout out to Simone Biles. I know you already did, but like, bro, just her doing the opening competitions, like against her own teammates to figure out with a fucked up left foot, bro.
Left foot, bro.
Bro, I'm talking about, and still landing. landing
Yeah.
with 1 foot. Like I got this. Like
That's why I said watching the Olympics, you be like, granted, we can watch it as fans. It was like, oh, it's the
Yeah.
Olympics. They flipping, they jumping around. But when you watch some of the stuff they do, you like, yo, they are really like superhuman. Like no,
different
this is
level of
crazy.
different level of athlete, bro. I'm telling you, they're
Yeah.
just different levels of athletes, bro. It's insane.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? To the 100 of y'all, like shout out to us hitting over 100 today. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's go.
Hey,
Appreciate
you
y'all.
already
Let's go.
know, right? I want to know from y'all. One, who are y'all OTC Player of the Week? I want to know, how do y'all feel about this USA team? Where do y'all rank them amongst the Dream Team, the Redeem Team, and apparently that 2012 team that Didge want to talk about? I know, like I said, a lot of y'all might not be Packer fans or anything like that, but I want y'all to take y'all NFL, put y'all NFL hat on and not y'all team hat on, because I want to know, who do y'all think is going to be the Packers' #1 receiver on this team as well, and also I want to know finals of the Olympics. How do you think the USA is going to fare out? Right now, we're #2 in gold, but we're #1 in overall medals. Let's get crazy with it. Let me know what y'all think is going to be the end results in regards to it. Obviously, like I said, USA, you know, we hold it hard. We want to be #1. So, you know what I'm saying, we are everybody shoot for #1, but like, you know what I'm saying, get bold. Let me know y'all goal predictions and medal count predictions. Let us know in the comments below.
Yes,
but as
sir.
always, man, like I said, this is the place where the game begins and ends. I've been your host, Young Deuces. Like I said, this has been my guy Bergie Streets. This has been my guy Jake Exclusive. And we are out. Peace.
Take it easy, y'all. Love.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is a good ass stream, man. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
It too.